think this should be good.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. I think we're live.
We're live?
Yeah.
Ugh,
What?
I don't know. I always get so nervous when we're live.
Yeah, me too. I always end up overthinking it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then I go back and listen to it.
And we just gotta start talking and we're fine. We sound fine.
I think so. I think we're just stupid.
We are. It's
But
okay.
this is like episode 5.
Yep.
I don't know. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll lose track eventually, and then I'll just start numbering random numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But fuck, man. Last podcast was tons of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
No, it was a hot fucking mess,
it was
actually.
everywhere.
Dude, it was ridiculous.
I don't think we stayed on topic once.
Probably not. I think it's okay, though.
I think this one's gonna be a lot more concise, though.
Probably not.
No?
Nope.
Fuck it.
Absolutely not. It's a hot mess every single time.
So
And
let's just jump right into it.
Every
then,
time
right?
I make the title, I let people know that we just argue.
Of course.
Yeah, I was like, I think in one of the titles, I was like, we discuss why Disney sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty accurate, actually.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I do have a starting point here.
Awesome.
Actually,
It's always good to have a starting point.
I tried to talk to you about it before, but then
That's
I
where
just
you start.
what this fucking guy. No, I tried to talk to you about it before, but I stopped before we started recording. Bro, have you heard of Asian hate?
Yeah.
So you see what's going on then? Have you been
in what context? Like it's same as
I can't tell if it's real or not. That's the context I'm talking about.
Okay, then
Like, are people actually hating on Asians? Is this just media? I don't see it at all. So I don't.
well, you're not Asian.
No, I meant like I don't see nobody's reporting anything, and then the things I do pull up just seem insane.
Right.
And I'm like, is there what?
Well, what do you get? Because
I don't know.
I know of it. I just don't.
Okay, because I see a whole bunch of campaigns of like Stop Asian Hate. You know this, and I don't know where this fucking shit originated.
Neither do I.
You have no idea?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, I pulled up an article, and basically it's in context on Reddit. Let me find the original article. I apologize. It was
I know.
It was an Asian man
Yeah.
that was stomped out the other day.
Oh Lord.
That's kind of what I said. And yeah, defensive 61-year-old Asian man repeatedly stomped on the head in the latest New York City attack caught on video. I have not seen the footage.
I haven't either. It sounds awful.
I can pull it up if you'd like.
Oof.
I mean,
go for it, but
it says if you have any info regarding Friday night's horrific attack at East 125th and 3rd Avenue.
so they still don't even know.
This is in New York. Well, okay, see, we don't even know. It says right here, the video, which was released Saturday by the New York Police Department's hate crime unit, shows the tail end of the attack, with a 61-year-old man being stomped on the head at least 6 times as he lays on the ground, helpless and possibly unconscious. At one point, the attacker appears to gather himself, then nearly rises up off the ground as he raises his foot high to deliver an especially powerful 5th stomp. What a way to write this fucking article, for the record.
Good God.
The incident occurred on Friday night in East Harlem. It's a rough neighborhood.
Now, why do they think that it has anything to do with his race?
It began as the Asian man was collecting aluminum cans with a shopping cart in front of an apartment building under construction at 3rd Avenue and East 125th Street. He was attacked from behind and knocked to the ground. And the reason I bring this up is because the Reddit post I'm referring to is people in my neighborhood are saying the Asian man uttered an anti-black slur, so it looks like he got what he deserved, is what one woman said on Twitter. And I don't know if there's any truth to that or not.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
In the way that's what I'm saying. And
it kind of
I wish you could see these
in
comments
the
on
same
Reddit.
vein of like it just seems like stuff that has nothing to do with, like, obviously, like, it pertains to it, but it's just like, why would you bring it up? Like, people were saying in the George Floyd case that he had meth in his system, so what they did to him was okay. And
Seriously?
I don't think, like, even if he did have meth in the system, it doesn't take away from the fact of what they did at all.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a ridiculous argument.
I think so.
I think, like, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't think the ends justify the means, I guess.
The reason I brought it up is because I don't understand.
Agreed.
Like, I guess I don't understand why it's being tied to race. That's why I don't. I mean, fuck, you have here 2 white guys sitting here talking about this, but at the same time, I can't tell if it's the media that's driving this or if it's actually people that are like that or if it's both.
Well, obviously there's people that are like that.
I mean, yeah, but I meant like, is the media doing, like, is the point just to, I don't know, you see what we want you to see?
Well, what's the point of racism to begin with?
To divide, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, well, the point would be just there's just some shitty people out there.
Yeah.
But where it derives from, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming just people thinking they're better than someone else.
Yeah, elitism.
Yeah, so if you weren't necessarily what you would consider racist, but you had a media outlet that controlled the masses, what would you do with it?
I wouldn't be racist.
I don't think I would be either. That's why I don't understand. But at the same time, why do they feel
news
that?
You have to remember, news has changed a lot.
Well, and I'm not even saying they're being racist. I'm saying like they're focusing on this and then they're focusing on that. Why?
Well,
to divide the opinion.
Originally, the news was to tell you about, like, you know, real things that were happening in the world, and like now it just seems like they go out of their way to find bullshit and find crazy shit to keep you scared and to keep you panicked. And like half the time, there's not even news to report. They just make shit up.
That's why they report about like the Kardashians and
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, that's why people like that are big. Is because they didn't have anything to report, so they just made some shit up and went.
I mean,
with
you
it.
really think so?
Yes. That's not. I'm not even like. That's not even speculation. They just make stuff up sometimes. Like they find news to report on, like not actual news. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
so,
it's not something that's necessarily newsworthy, but they're about to report on it.
Exactly, because they don't have anything else to report on. But do you know what they're supposed to do when they don't have anything to report on? Don't fucking do the news. No so? News. Nothing to do.
I don't know about no news. Maybe weather.
That's what I'm saying is do weather, right?
Okay, but then you
like
run
if you have no news to report on, say there's nothing happening.
But then you run into the argument that there's always something to report on.
Yes, but I think...
I mean, think about it. This is a big, like we have we have a pretty big population.
Right.
300 and something million people. And you're telling me with all these news outlets, they're
okay,
just not
in the same, it's not the same, but like when they report on fucking cats and do cat stories and funny cat stories, we're not the goddamn internet.
No, we're not.
You're not, don't do that. You're the news.
That's another... I mean, that's one of the big reasons I don't watch the news. I literally feel like I'm watching shit.
Okay, like there's no reason for it. I want you to tell me what's happening in politics, what's happening in the government, what's happening in the economy. Okay, I don't want to hear about Milo, the cat who wears a goddamn cowboy hat.
Or what Kim Kardashian wore last week.
Yeah,
shit like that. Yeah, I know.
It's dumb.
No, and that's why, and I've said it once and I'll say it again, and I've heard it once, and I'm sure I'll hear it again, dude, is... the realest news you get is shit like this.
Yeah,
just us bullshitting in a fucking room talking about it.
That's why, like Joe Rogan is a great place to get a lot of news.
Yeah, unless you go on Reddit and the YouTube comments and you find all the people that are so pissed that
independent
he went to Spotify.
Journalists are the way to go.
Well, yeah. Well, and that's why I remember Joe was surprised one time that people come to him for the news, and they're not necessarily coming to him for the news. It's just he'll talk about things and. I guess you would call it like a off script, like he's just bullshitting.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll give you a straight, like an outsider's opinion of it. And it's not necessarily, there's no bias in it. It's just the only bias is it's his opinion.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then he also bounces it off as like his guests.
And he always has a guest that's like, dude, I find extremely informative.
Literally, the other day he had a fucking podcast with Dr. Dr. Shauna.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look it up. Just so I can shout her out.
But continue while you look it up.
Because, it was about something that, to me, after learning about it,
mm-hmm.
Joe says it over and over again in the podcast, but after learning about it, it is, like, to me, I was like, why are we not talking about this? Exactly. And why is this not a big, like, why is no one talking about this in the news? He said this multiple times, and she's like, I don't know. Not enough people know about it. And I'm not going to dive into what she was talking about because it's very complicated and they go into all the details.
You're not going to do it justice.
Fuck no, I'm not going to do it. I would butcher it, and
Right.
that's an understatement. But her name is... Oh boy. Hold on. It started me down at episode 88, guys. I apologize.
Goodness gracious.
He's got 1,600 episodes. Hold on, I'm at 500. All right, I'm at 800. This is terrible. For
You could
those,
just looked up Doctor.
I know. For those who only have the audio, I am searching this on my phone.
This is ridiculous. You're going to cut this out. You better.
Nah, I ain't gonna cut it out. I'm gonna leave it in.
Horrible.
I don't care. It's okay. No shame in my game. Her name,
Keeping the people guessing.
Dr. Shanna Swan.
Shanna Swan.
Dr. Shanna Swan is an environmental epidemiologist whose work examines the impact of chemical exposure on reproductive health and child development. Her book Countdown is available now.
Okay.
Shout out her. But it's about an hour and a half, and it's one of my favorite podcasts he's had in a long time. And I say that like I don't listen to all of his, which I do, but that one was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because just like it's just nothing but information back, and it's just a really, really, it's a nice, healthy conversation to listen to, and it was super informative, and I digged it. So
Right.
yeah, for people who like that shit, shout out. But that's what I'm talking about. That's the shit I like to see, is things that we should be talking about being spread out to a huge audience like Joe has.
Yeah.
And that's important. And people will fucking hear that, and then they'll talk about it like we are. But then you get shit on the news that's bad and terrible and awful, and it's never anything that's like great.
Yeah.
And if it is, it's because something fucking terrible just happened, and that's why we're doing the great thing type shit. And the reaction you get is like the opposite. You get that toxic reaction instead of that informative, let's spread the word reaction. It's kind of the same thing, but what you're spreading is what they just told you, which is some hateful shit.
Yeah.
Which 9 times out of 10, it's always something. That may have been a bit of a babble, but fuck.
No. I think you made your point pretty clear.
I hope so. I would rather have raw news than strictly biased, agenda pushing bullshit. I mean, fuck, whatever it is we get right now.
Yeah.
So that shit frustrates me. And I know we segued very far away from Asian hate, but
It's okay.
it's okay.
Sometimes we just gotta go in circles.
You're fucking telling me. There's a sign now.
Yeah. Fancy
I
sign.
know. Hey, bro.
A little thing for the visual.
The luxuries $15 can buy.
Right?
I'm just
I think it was a
saying.
little more than that.
With the 2-year warranty. Yeah, my bad. 17.
24.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck no. That was $14.
Bro, what?
Mm-hmm.
I bought it. I should know that.
Yeah, you should. I was there when you bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I spell circles right? Yeah, I did.
You had to look, though.
I always have to look. I'm terrible, dude. I can't spell shit. Sometimes I forget how to spell my name.
The audio only is going to be suffering this episode.
I know. There's a sign behind Josh on the couch, and it just says Circles Live, and we're bullshitting about it because we're terrible.
It didn't come with enough letters to do the Circle podcast.
I don't want to talk about it. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I guess he... Fuck you. God. How rude. I'm over here looking for the vape that's in my hand. If anyone wants to know what my life is like, rewind it back and look as I was trying to talk and look for the vape.
While it was in your hand?
Yeah. That's my life. Oh, my God. But Asian hate, is it fucking real?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, yeah, obviously there's people that hate Asians.
No, I know, but like in a real sense, there are people who just like see an Asian person and cannot get past it, and
It's
are
going
just like, I hate that person.
Okay, but it's going everywhere. Like, it's on the news, it's on TV shows. Like, I don't...
I think...
Where did this...
And to make a little bit...
Is this because of the whole coronavirus?
To make a little bit of a light of a situation, yes, I think it is, because when people are locked down, they get... They're around their own people.
Well, that, and I meant like the China virus bullshit everybody kept saying.
Everybody thinks it's from China.
I mean,
It possibly
Well,
is.
the ex-CDC director was very explicit on what...
It is. But it doesn't mean that I hate all Chinese people.
No.
Okay, I think Dave Chappelle, he has a really good bit on it. He says...
Dave Chappelle has a good bit on everything, for the record.
He says, it's something to the effect of, I'm butchering it, but he says, I don't hate all Korean people, but 3 out of the 4 Korean people I've ever met, I hate. So I hate most Korean people.
His most.
Right.
Yeah.
So... it's something like that, or it might even be he's met one Korean person he's met he hates, so he hates the only Korean person he knows.
But that doesn't mean he hates.
He doesn't hate all Korean people.
He just so
at all.
happens to hate somebody who's Korean.
Exactly.
And he just so happens to hate the only Korean he knows.
And I don't think that we shouldn't be able to hate people, because there are some people who deserve hate.
That's
I think what's the universally accepted awful person? Hitler, right? I think we talked about this.
Is he universally accepted?
Oh wait, no, we said Joseph Stalin would probably be more universally accepted, hated, because he killed like 25 million people.
I think Hitler would be more like across the board.
You said no because he painted. He had good paintings.
He was a good fucking painter, and he was good.
If he got accepted into the college or the art school that he wanted to go to, he wouldn't have been Hitler.
Yeah, no.
We wouldn't know the name.
Had you just,
we might, but we would know him as a painter.
Had you just told young Hitler that he had skills,
we would not have Adolf Hitler, the bad guy.
That's a terrible thing to say, for the record. Had you just let this man in and paint, he wouldn't have killed all these people.
Okay, but like that's another argument for why men, like most men, are bad with their feelings.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, no. He turned his hatred of somebody who told him he sucked into killing 6 million people.
Because men aren't taught to actually express their feelings. They're taught to suppress them and shove them inside because you're a man.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah. With the seaweed mustache.
Fuck no, I'd be crying and shit.
Facts.
It happens, you know.
Gotta be soft, dude.
Duh.
Gotta have feelings.
Bro, you gotta blossom. Shine bright like a fucking diamond.
Like a plastic bag drifting through the wind. You gotta feel better than that.
Dude, Katy Perry said it best. There you go. Dude, yeah, exactly. Shout out
you're
that
a firework.
Song. What is it, fireworks?
Yeah, baby, you're a firework.
Speaking of like blossoming and stuff, I've never asked you this, dude. This is totally off topic. Okay, segue.
When is it not?
Not a segue. This is just blatant change of topic.
Segue. Flowers are cool.
Yeah. Speaking of which, no. If you could live anywhere, dude, where would it be?
Nordic country.
Okay.
Easy.
What?
Without thought.
What the fuck did you just say?
I can't remember the name. It's like Iceland, Sweden, the Nordic countries, the Norwegian countries, I guess.
Oh. For real?
Yeah, they have the best healthcare. They have, like, honestly, I think it's because there's not that many people there, but they just all around they have the most hospitable people, I guess. They just are they're known for being extremely nice. And I think it'd be a great place. It's beautiful too. That's where if you've seen Thor Ragnarok, the very end of Thor Ragnarok, that's where that's filmed.
Where
not the very end, sorry.
What's it called? New Asgard?
Yeah, where that is. That's all.
Did they call it New Asgard?
Yeah, it's New Asgard. It's supposed to be floating over Kansas. New Asgard is.
Oh, in the comic book?
Yeah, in the comic books.
Well, you can't. Not Sky High.
Exactly. You can't do that.
Can't do that.
So we just put it in Iceland.
I mean, I guess you could.
But yeah, I think that would be probably the best place to live.
Okay. What's your dream job? Because these coincide with each other. Now just bear with me.
They do, because guess what?
Oh boy.
I want to be a photographer.
You want to be a photographer?
You gotta stop coughing, dude.
I was coughing that way.
I want to be a photographer. So I think there's a lot of beautiful scenery in any of the Icelandic countries.
Okay.
So definitely would coincide.
I fucks with New Zealand.
Yeah.
Is that Nordic
I
country?
actually want to shout out Ultimate from Xbox. He's from New Zealand.
Who?
Ultimate.
Oh. Shout out that guy. I don't
buddy.
know. Yeah, have no idea. Okay. So you want to be a photographer and you want to live in New Zealand. Okay. If photography impended on you going to New Zealand, would you take it?
Yeah.
What about vice versa? Like if to be a photographer you had to leave New Zealand type deal.
Oh. Yeah.
Or what if?
Because I could always come back.
Okay.
I think people
What if
get
you were a
people get
photographer
too caught
and you
up
had to
in
go to New Zealand and you couldn't be a photographer there? I mean, as dumb as that sounds.
people get too caught up in like, oh, I have to do this for this, like just, you don't know when you're going to get the chance again. So I just think that if it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity, like, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. I think about that shit all the time. People always tell you, they're like, bro, dude, you just got to drop your shit and go. And I'm like, but how?
I don't think you should drop your shit and go.
Well, see, and then they do it in the movies like that, and then you see people in real life do it, and sometimes they make it big, and or just they end up doing what they want to do. But like, can everybody for real just drop the shit they want to, like, don't want to do and just go do it, like, without consequence? It seems reckless to me.
I think there's always going to be consequence. You're never going to be able to take without give.
True.
And I think that you shouldn't just run off and do something if your life isn't good. I think that you need to understand yourself before you can step into what you really actually want to do.
Okay.
And once you understand yourself enough that you are happy with where you are, then you can drop your shit and go. You need to be comfortable with yourself before you can just go, because if you're not, then it's not going to go well. You're going to crumble under your own not self-sufficient self.
I feel that.
If you can handle problems and and
like, check your original boxes before you make a new list.
Exactly. Like, if you go somewhere and you run out of money and you're not self-sufficient, you're fucked. If you go somewhere and you run out of money and you are self-sufficient, you'll be fine.
Dude, like I said, episode 1, everybody should know how to sell a fucking bag of weed.
Yes.
And you can take that how you want. I don't literally mean weed. I mean, everybody should know how to be able to be self-sufficient.
Exactly.
You should always have a last resort.
Yeah. So I think that it is irresponsible to do it when you don't trust yourself. And a lot of people do that.
Okay. Do you know how hard it is to trust yourself, even when you're even when you kind of trust yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's a hard thing to do.
Well, see, that's what no one ever talks about. How do you know when? Now's the time we got to do it. You know what I mean?
You don't ever know when is the time.
That's some scary shit.
You don't. It's the hardest thing to know. But you'll find yourself, I guess, when it's not that it comes easy for you, it's just the decision that you know you need to make.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I guess I've never had one of them. Well, not life-altering decisions. But
well, it's not that. It's kind of like it's not a decision. Like, when you looked at it, you had this choice and this choice. It wasn't ever a choice. It was always that one. Right when you saw it, you were like, oh, it's that. Not even a thought.
And then, like, going back and looking at it, you're like, yeah, there's no other choice I could have made.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I mean.
I probably had a couple of those. Those are some hard ones to live with, though.
But you wouldn't change them.
Depending on what they were, I suppose. But, like, some of those, man, some rough ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, life's rough like that. But
well, yeah, but I think people need to have sorrow. You need to have the bad decision. And you need to have the regret of the decision.
Absolutely. Oh, I live by that. If I didn't make the mistakes I've made, yeah, no.
You wouldn't be who you are today if you didn't make the mistakes that you made.
Absolutely not. And I know that's a cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that shit makes sense. Fuck up a bit, you learn a bit. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see a need, fill a need.
See a need, fill a need. Oh, you know that movie?
Mm-hmm. I just quoted it, my guy.
Is that the original quote?
See a need, fill a need.
I didn't know that was the original quote.
Yeah.
Wow. From, is it Robots?
Robots. Big Weld.
Shout out Ewan McGregor. He was in that.
Ewan McGregor was the robot.
The robot. He was the fucking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
What's his name?
Oh, shit.
Rodney Copperbottom.
Dude, yes. Rodney
Copperbottom.
Rodney Copperbottom. That's a dope movie, though.
Yeah.
Man, we need to watch that soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think is it on Disney Plus? That's Pixar, isn't it?
No,
Yeah.
Is Pixar on Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't think it's on there.
Speaking of, they just negotiated a deal for Spider-Man to be
What is
on.
what is it with us in the House of Mouse?
I don't know.
Always-
They're all great,
To be fair, they own everything.
except for Rise of Skywalker. I don't know how they're not Monopoly yet. They almost were. They were almost like, you can't do that. You're Monopoly.
No, they acquired Fox, and they were. I'm assuming there had to have been a meeting to where they were like, "Look,
They're going to be a Monopoly. We kind of need to put the brakes on this.
no." They were probably like, "Look, you can acquire Fox, and we get why you're doing it. You could have just bought your characters, but instead you're whipping your dick out. We get it. You're like, why not buy the whole tree instead of grabbing a couple apples? I
Right.
get it. You're right, but
Now they need to buy Sony.
But they were probably like, but you can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Because no.
You don't like the big dick energy?
I love it.
It's great.
I love it when,
I mean, it's kind of awful coming from the House of Mouse, but it's great.
I mean, if you think about it, how quiet has Universal been? The only one who's made noise is Sony,
yeah.
and that's because they knew they had
And so,
leverage.
I was. Let me get that out.
Yeah.
Sony negotiated a deal with Disney Plus. All the Spider-Man
are
movies.
coming to it. Yes,
Yeah, and something with Hulu as well. Something's coming to Hulu.
Hulu.
Well,
Oh,
Disney Plus
boy.
and Hulu are packaged now. You can get both for the same.
but they're not owned by the same company.
Yeah, they are.
Disney owns Hulu.
I thought so. Yeah.
I do not think so. Is that like the adult side of Disney then?
Yeah, I believe so. Well, there's actually
They're about to come out with Disney Adult.
that's already out
Disney-
right now. If you're in Australia,
Disney
they've
Plus?
had it. Yeah, they've
Oh,
had it
okay,
forever.
okay.
They've had the adult
Well,
version.
because they were
of it.
always talking about how Deadpool this and that. I'm like, dude, people. I don't know why.
There's a.
I don't know why so many people are trying to wrap their heads around a rated R Disney movie.
There's a subsidiary of Disney that can release R-rated movies. They've already done it.
Who? Google
I
that
can't
shit.
remember.
Disney's R-rated
I'm trying to
movies.
Silence my phone. I can't.
Silence your phone.
I don't even know where it is. I'll put
Oh.
it up.
Okay. I'll just pull it up on I'll pull it up on the TV.
Bet. Yeah, but it's a subsidiary of Disney, and it's just a movie company. It's like Miramax. It's not actually Miramax, but it's something like that. And it's just they've released R-rated movies under the Disney brand already. From there.
Your Xbox is on?
Yeah.
I am casting to it, sir. This should have Disney's. What does that say? This video contain. Okay, yeah, it's just saying it's rated R. Okay. This is a YouTube video of 20 rated R Disney movies, and I really didn't even think they had rated R movies, so I'm kind of surprised.
You fast forward a little bit.
Yeah,
I can hear this goofy man talking. He's not getting to the point.
I got you. Is that rated R? No. Come on, boy.
It might be Miramax. He just said Miramax.
Just close it.
There's Jay and Silent Bob. Well, that's Clerks.
Fun
Disney.
fact: when Disney still owned Miramax, they actually released a film with the NC-17 rating, but they had to with a subsidiary made just to release the specific movie, Shining Excalibur Pictures. The movie is Larry Clark's 1995 film Kids.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure that is a fucking terrible movie.
Like bad, terrible, or like it was a shitty movie, terrible?
I'm pretty sure this is the movie that gives Destiny nightmares.
Oh yeah, I guess Starship Troopers was technically.
No, that's not it. I think this is about. Yeah. Yeah, Josh. The kids movie. The premise is one of the guys gets HIV and he doesn't tell any of his friends.
I don't even.
It's
that
just
sounds
a
awful.
very adult film, but it was released by a subsidiary of Disney, so it's technically Disney's movie.
This guy does not get to the point.
No, he doesn't. But the point is, yeah, they've had a lot of movies apparently. There we are.
He was about to get there and you paused it.
It's okay. I wasn't aware.
So invested.
I wasn't aware they own Miramax.
I thought they did.
They don't
you?
anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they do anymore. But like he said at the time, when Disney still owned Miramax, they released that kids movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts. I didn't know that.
Foot.
Yeah, no shit. House of Mouse releasing some wild shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Wasn't a huge fan of it. I can't say. But your original point was Disney Plus having an adult section. And you said
Disney Plus has had an adult section for a little while in some, like, not America.
Like just overseas?
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of movies do they have on there?
They have...
Because obviously they own other companies that distribute like PG-13 movies and stuff.
Gosh, now that you ask me, I can't even think of any movies. Hold on. I can pull up a screen cap.
Okay. I was just curious because I wouldn't imagine it would be a giant adult section.
It's pretty big. It's like a whole browser, I guess.
Whole, like, there's a list. More than one option, you know. You finding it over there? Hope everybody's...
I think it's Disney Plus Star.
Oh, I was going to say, I hope everyone's day's okay. But Disney Plus Star? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Disney Plus Star. Like an asterisk? Or like STAR? The lights on over there?
Yeah, so... It's Atlanta with Donald Glover.
Mm-hmm.
That's on there. And Star 24.
Atlanta?
Yeah, Deadpool 2, Lost, How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother is also on Amazon Prime.
Okay. Yeah, anything with this, it's this Star on the far right.
Okay.
That'll be mature audiences. Oh.
What?
Love Victor, Terminator Genesis, Kingsman, The Golden Circle.
I saw a whole bunch of other shit.
Bob's Burgers.
Bobby's Burgers, huh?
Bob's Burgers. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll be competition. Bunch of them. Awesome. It's Disney Star.
Hell
Disney
yeah.
Plus Star.
So when's it coming to like the US? Does it say?
It was only introduced 52 days ago.
So they're probably still beta testing. I would assume.
Yeah, we might actually already have it.
There's no way. I was about to say I take that back. I haven't been on Disney Plus in a couple days because I don't use it that often. But you know, when I want to watch my Disney shows and shit.
My Disney shows.
Yeah, Marvel's on there, so I watch the Marvel movies and stuff. I watched the Endgame like 1,000,000 times. I guess I need to see the Snyder Cut.
Doesn't look like I have it on mine.
Okay. Is it your own account?
Yeah, and I'm not locked on a kid's.
Okay, I didn't know.
Don't worry.
No, you're good. I figured I'd ask.
I hopped on the adult one just to make sure.
Breaking the law, Josh.
Yeah, no. Mine is not kid locked. I do not have it.
No shit.
So I assume it's like, I think Canada has it, possibly. Possible.
Possible.
I just know that America is like the only one that doesn't.
America. Got you. Quick question.
I got answers.
I don't think you do. Convince me on why I need to, right here in front of the people, convince me why I need to watch the Snyder Cut.
Have you seen Joss Whedon's cut?
Yes.
Okay. Did you like it?
No.
Okay. You'll like this one.
If that's all you have to say?
I'll get there. So, everything Joss Whedon took out of the movie
Mm-hmm.
was because he is a jealous director.
I've heard.
Yeah. Everything that he took out
Yep.
was... It's still a movie that world builds and you want more, and it sets it up for a sequel of like Justice League 1, like 3 and Justice League 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you want it, but it's a clear and concise story. You remember in Batman v Superman, whenever Flash comes through the portal and he's like, Lois Lane's the key.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, what the fuck does that mean? And then in Justice League, he doesn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He tells Wonder Woman it happened. He actually acknowledges it and tells her he was right here. Barry Allen came through that portal, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, he said Lois Lane's the key, so I got Lois Lane. And it's in Justice League. Like, they talk about it. Like, it's awesome. And they just made Flash so whack in Joss Whedon's cut.
Really?
Yes. Like, they underplay and undersell. The Flash is so much faster than Superman.
You and Keisha were talking about this, and I didn't understand.
The Flash is the Flash can go... I can't do him justice by telling you how fast he is.
Mm-hmm.
The Flash is so fast, he has his own death. It is called Death Flash. He is so fast, there has to be a Death Flash to catch him.
What do you mean?
I mean, the Flashes, the Flash family, Kid Flash, Reverse Flash, Flash, Barry Allen, all of them,
mm-hmm.
have their own death called Death Flash.
Just to catch them?
Just to catch them and yeah.
How, but I don't...
I don't know how to explain it.
I don't get it.
But it's they just have their own death because they're so fast.
They can't just have a normal death?
No, he can't catch them.
I don't get that.
They're that fast.
So...
That's what I'm saying is you're just like, what the... you don't even comprehend. That's how fucking fast they are.
Doesn't that technically mean he's like almost immortal?
Yes.
So...
So
in theory, we're saying death is an entity.
Yeah. And that entity was like, fuck, I can't catch this other entity, and created an other
but you
entity
can't see,
to catch
you
it.
can't see him.
Death Flash?
Yes.
No, you can. He has a costume. He looks like Flash.
I meant like in the fufucking movies.
Oh, no. He doesn't show up in
That's
any
what
movies.
I'm saying. But the reason Urza doesn't die is because old boy couldn't catch him.
I get. Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, that's what, like... So as he's about to get stabbed in the face. No, that can't happen. He's too quick. And then he'd run.
Well,
type shit?
you're under explaining, but in a sense, yes, but not really.
It seems silly to me.
Just at the end of the movie, spoiler alert for the Zack Snyder Justice League. Okay, at the end of the movie, I want you to watch it. I don't really want to. Have you've got, you know all the spoilers though.
Oh, I know way too much.
Okay, so at the very end of the movie, Darkseid wins.
Okay.
The Unities form, the three mother boxes form, and Flash has been running around instead of saving a random fucking family was there.
What do you mean? Oh, like in the
Joss
first
Whedon's
one?
cut,
Yeah.
Saving a random family, which made no goddamn sense.
No,
Why is he not helping everybody?
A lot of the movie didn't make sense.
He is running around the entirety of the power plant, gaining speed to charge and touch Cyborg, so he can gain enough energy to look inside the mother box and like finish it and like shut him down. So Flash ends up getting shot by a parademon while he's charging, and Cyborg says like, I need you to like poke me now, I need the energy.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, give me a second. And he Flash takes too long, and the Unities form into, I keep saying the Unities, the mother boxes form into the Unity, and when they form into the Unity, it's like an Infinity Stone touching Earth. It would immediately disintegrate everything.
Really?
Yeah, just like how Ronan was trying to do to Xandar.
Yeah.
He said, don't let them touch the planet's surface or we're all doomed.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So the Unity collided, and it was wiping out Earth, okay? And it wipes out Earth, okay? Everybody dies. And as this is happening, you see the Flash, he they've made it to where when he puts his hand up like this, he stops time when he does this. That's what that means, because he's moving himself into like going super fast.
That's nuts.
Yeah, and he says, you got to break your rule. You got to do it now, Barry. You got to do it right now. And his
What's the
rule
rule?
is he can't go faster than the speed of, which one's faster, light or sound?
Light.
He can't go faster than the speed of light.
Why?
When he goes faster than the speed of light, he messes with time.
That's sick as fuck.
So when he puts his hand up,
How did he figure that out, for one?
well, it's because he's experimented.
Yeah, no shit. So
And
you
that-
think he went too fast one time?
Yes, he did.
Oh, boy.
And
What do you think? What did that do?
Hold on.
Oh, my
You gotta
God.
let me finish this thought.
Ah, boy.
So he when he puts his hand up,
Mm-hmm.
like you see him, and the like he's in space because the Earth is destroyed. And
In the
he's-
movie.
yes, he's in space. Like if you look, he looks like he's in space because the Earth is gone.
Okay.
And he starts running, and he says, "There is no past, there is no future. It's all right now. You make your own future." Oh my God, I got chills. Like you define your own destiny. And he starts running, and he runs the Earth back into existence with each step.
How?
Because he's the goddamn Flash.
Dude,
He runs the Earth back into
Whatever.
existence with each step.
I bet
Okay.
he does.
And he finally, like you see, it's super cool. You
Mhm.
see Superman, he went to go fly to Cyborg, and you see him reform, like his skin come back around his bone and everything.
Yeah.
Like he was disintegrated. Superman was, which is insane. And you see him come back, and you see Cyborg come back, and then he touches Cyborg, and then he goes inside the Unity. And I'll leave it at that so you can watch the rest.
I guess I have to watch it.
But
Fuck.
just that scene alone, like it gets me. I'm sure you can tell it gets me hype. That
Really?
scene is so. It's
Fuck.
one of my favorite all-time cinematic scenes of ever.
Does
it's
it look
so
good?
Yeah, here, I'll show you the goddamn scene. It's
Okay.
dope.
Okay.
It's dope.
Okie dokie, sir. I'll take it. I feel like all we ever talk about is comic books, which is funny because this is not a comic book podcast.
I feel like we've talked about a lot of stuff.
Oh, we always come back to nerd shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
That's where we're comfortable at. That's why. The flash zoom.
What happened?
I was casted to it, I think. Right? The flash.
I feel like my button clicks are coming through the mic, so I'm gonna stop clicking the buttons.
They were coming through the mic, I think.
There you go.
Zack Snyder. Okay.
So here,
God, he's such a dark film director.
so here we're watching Darkseid. He's about to come through this portal.
Okay.
This is pretty much most we see of Darkseid. So he's on Apocalypse right now.
He looks fucking great.
Looks fantastic.
He looks
right?
like Darkseid.
So the Unity is forming right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is Steppenwolf. This is a dope scene. Is he already dead, Steppenwolf?
He's moving.
Unity's formed. Darkseid just won. Right there. Darkseid just won. Barry was shot at this point.
Where was Batman?
Batman is up, right above them. There's Steppenwolf.
What the fuck?
And that is the Earth being disintegrated. He just froze time. Look at this. He's
Oh.
technically in space right now. Earth is gone. Turn it up just a little bit if you have the remote.
Oh my god.
So that is the Unity. That's where he needs to get.
So technically it is gone.
Yeah.
But
Earth
he's-
is gone.
But he's moving so fast that there's still something underneath him.
yeah.
But I see it's all disintegrating around him. What the fuck? What's he doing now?
He's reversing time. He's saying you have to do it There is no past. He's talking to his dad right now. He's not literally.
Okay.
But he's,
Yeah.
He's telling him he never told his dad he was a superhero. And he's saying right now, I was one of them. I was the best. I was one of the best.
Holy shit.
And it's so good. And he's reversing it. You can see it happening, walking the earth back into existence.
Ooh, I'm getting chills. Man, okay, Snyder had a good idea. Several.
And Joss Whedon saw this and said, nah, he's going to save a family instead.
I don't understand. He had to have been sabotaging it.
Oh, dude.
What the
Look
fuck?
at it,
Ooh,
man.
That looks like shit. But to be fair, they did not have much to work on. I guess I could look... Yeah.
It's not that it looks like shit. It's that your brain is just like, I've never seen that happen before. It doesn't look right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Whatever.
It's uncanny valley.
Whatever.
Make your own future. Make your own past.
So which part is he reversing it to?
He's running towards Cyborg to gain the speed, and he is reversing it back right before the Unity's formed.
Wait, and he's giving him enough power?
Yes. He's charging Cyborg
He's charging
and reversing
He's
time.
charging him with the power of fucking, like...
And you see his hand come back with meat and bone. Isn't that insane?
Yeah, that is pretty sick.
And then you see Cyborg come back, and he's about to touch him.
Holy shit.
And he's in the Unity.
Cyborg's in the Unity.
Yep.
That is some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fuck it, I'll watch it. Okay.
Right?
Okay, you convinced me. I mean, you had to show me, like, the best scene, but...
Okay, but that's worth it. Because I didn't show
It
you
did look worth
him
it. It did
saving
look worth it.
his future wife, which is Keisha's favorite scene.
I've already seen that.
It's a good scene, though.
It is a
I
good
really
scene.
like
When
he
his shoes-
turns and his shoes just fucking explode.
Yeah,
is
no,
so cool.
But it's sick as fuck. Imagine moving that quick. That'd be some crazy shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I'm
careful.
sorry.
That would be the microphone, sir. Damn, I heard that in my earballs. So, Snyder Cut. Yes.
Yeah, I really like it.
I guess I'll watch
And
it.
the Themyscirans scene is much better done.
The what?
The Themyscirans in the very beginning. You know how in the beginning of the Joss Whedon cut, the Themyscirans get cut down like they're football players?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of Amazonian badass warriors.
I mean, it was kind of undersold, yeah.
Yeah. This one, they just seem well more unified and well more prepared.
Well, more unified?
Yeah.
I don't know if you said that right, but...
A lot more unified?
I don't know. They were much more prepared.
Their team dynamic was much better displayed.
They were done justice.
I can show you that too as well.
Yeah, do that. I love visuals.
Ooh, I should have kept Justice League and then gone to the...
Yeah, you probably should have. It's still up there now. Yeah,
but I can't...
Oh, you're fucking
I can't
up.
do what I need
Fucking
to do.
it up. Yeah, dude, because Justice League came out. I heard Joss Whedon had taken over most of the directing, 70% or something like that. And I was like, this is either going to be really good or really fucking bad. And it was really fucking bad. And we've had to live with that ever since. And I can't believe we finally got the Snyder Cut.
So, Steppenwolf just dropped down. His armor is so cool, too. Look at it. It breathes.
Yeah. Instead of that old school shit.
He doesn't look like a dude. Oh, you probably don't. Your brain probably made him look way more imposing in your head and with your memory. Because if you like see a side by side, he just looks like a fucking dude.
No, I saw it. Yeah,
looks like Steph.
Yeah,
he looks like Liam Neeson in armor.
Yeah, he looks like. Is that Liam Neeson?
No, it's not Liam Neeson, but he looks like Liam Neeson in armor.
See, I still think that CGI looks so choppy compared to Marvel.
He said, "I will bathe in your fear," and I love this line. I will bathe in your fear, and then she goes,
What'd she say?
"Daughters of Themyscira, show him your fear." and they all shout, "We have no fear."
Hmm.
And they start fucking
Yeah,
whooping.
see, they're badass, bro. What the fuck?
I just think like it's. I'll show you. I can show you Joss Whedon's too after this.
Mm-hmm.
This scene, like it has so much more impact, especially whenever she's about to run out of here with the mother box.
Why?
The people that closed the giant brick doors behind her.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they are ripped as shit. Okay, and Zack Snyder's just hovers on it longer, so you get like the full impact and the build up and the meat of the hammer.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
And in Joss Whedon's like, and look, all of them holding them back.
Yeah, are you talking about when they're running out the doors?
Yeah, this right here. This right here.
Yeah.
And this, oh my gosh, dude.
Hadn't you showed me this?
No, I don't think so.
I feel like you showed me them running out the doors before.
She's dope. That's Wonder Woman's mom.
Yeah, she's sick as fuck. Ooh, shit. That bitch got chest shot. What'd she say? Talk to the people.
Like leave us, basically. Seal us in.
Oh, fuck. She was like, it's a done deal, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then this right here. So we got this, right? And then it was this scene right here. And then it was already cut. We didn't get any of this.
Mm-hmm.
None of this at all. So just remember, it was cut back there.
Right.
And then I'll tell you when the Joss Whedon picks up again. None of this. We got this. One scene cut. All that build up, dude. They're fucking... None of that.
None of that.
None of that.
And none of this.
We got that shot right there, and that was it. We got this. Not this scene. This is extended. We got that part right there.
The scariest part to me to all this is she knows that every single one of these people behind her are dead.
Yeah. But if you notice, they roll out from under it. These guys right here will roll. You'll see them roll forward so that they can fight him. See, watch. They'll roll.
To fight him?
To fight Steppenwolf as he comes through those doors. But in this one, instead of this just him busting out and none of it mattered.
That whole thing fell.
No, he busts out of it. Steppenwolf does. He jumps out immediately. Jumps out of the top right now. But in this one, the entire thing falls with him in it, and it takes him a second, and then he busts out and jumps forward.
Zack Snyder's fell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's much, much better.
Yeah, no. That's the one I saw. Okay. See, I've seen a lot of this movie. I just haven't seen the full thing.
I think this is the next scene.
For real?
Yeah.
No shit. Well, we don't have to watch the whole movie on the podcast, but...
No, you're good. See, he jumps out.
Oh, shit.
And then he fucks her up.
Some bitch.
There's just a lot more impact with his hits.
See, this CGI looks better. Dude, it's still fucking ugly, and you know it is.
It's just because you're used to Marvel. And like this right here is insane. Fuck that horse. And I love this right here. You can see the electricity go through this chick's body. Watch.
Whose electricity?
His, when he comes and kills her. Wait
Her?
for it. One of these two chicks. She fires a bow, and as she fires it, you can see the electricity take over her face as she dies. Like, it's an insane detail.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's awesome.
What the fuck?
See, and then his armor, watch, he's about to shed all this by just flexing his armor. It's awesome. And then just...
Jesus. Yeah, and he looks...
He looks much better than he used to.
Yeah, he does. I guess I gotta give them some credit.
You have to remember, this was all... Technically, just Zack Snyder and HBO Max.
I mean, yeah, but it wasn't...
This girl right here, this shit.
It was an extra $80 million, you know. I think the budget was for...
Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my butthole would be puckered the whole time. Like this right here. Oh, poor chick. She ties it to her arrow. Oh, my... Talk about the timing. And jumps forward, and you can see the lightning take over.
Damn.
It was insane.
That is fucking insane. Holy shit. So
they are all by the skin of their teeth, dude.
Oh, my God. Yeah, okay, turn it off. We just keep watching it and watching it. But yeah, no, that's a good scene. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'll watch the movie.
Good.
Whatever. I've said this like 6 times, but
And if it's meant to be watched in parts. It's a 4-part, 6-part possibly.
what does that even mean? Possibly.
Sorry. Halfway through the movie, it'll say part 1.
Okay.
Not even halfway. Like 45 minutes in, it'll be like part 1 done, and then part 2, and then part 3. I can't remember if there's 4 or 6 parts.
But when they released it, it was just as one.
Yeah, it's a full movie. It's 4 hours long, but you can watch it in parts. And Zack Snyder said you should watch it in parts.
4 hours total.
Yeah,
And like change.
it's like, I believe at most it's 4:30, but I thought it was 4 hours on the dot.
Holy shit. 4 hours.
Well, yeah, but if Endgame was 4 hours, I'd be hype.
What's the 6 hour? There's a 6 hour director's cut of something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
A 6 hour director's cut of it's either Endgame or. Hello?
Sorry, I just saw this fan-made poster for the Justice League 2.
Justice League 2, yeah. Did you hear me?
No, I did not. I apologize.
6 hours director's cut of it's either like the J.J. Abrams cut of Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars. Yeah. It's the 6 hour Rise of Skywalker cut.
6 hours?
Yeah. I'm down.
6?
Dude, it's the end of the Star Wars trilogy. I'm down.
You think in that 6 hours he fixed for The Last Jedi?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think you could do it.
I think he did.
No.
I really feel like there's a finished version of this movie.
Mm-hmm. Not a good one.
Yeah, there is.
No, we'll get the Force Ghost at the end.
No, there's a finished version,
but not one good enough.
I think he shot it.
That fixes Luke.
I think so.
He's dead.
But okay, well maybe not fixing
He's
like
dead.
that. I mean, is he dead?
You can't fix somebody who's dead.
Damn, you don't have to fuck the mic like that.
I'm
But
sorry, I was upset. He's
I
dead.
can tell you're upset, but it's not that bad. Luke's dead. Get over it. The man's old.
He's not over it.
He's gonna make plenty of money, as much as he's already had.
The only reason I'm okay is because he was on the set of Mandalorian whenever they filmed that scene.
Yeah, like come on.
Spoiler alert.
Man's been paid his dues. It's okay.
Whatever.
He's not hurting for nothing.
Fucking gay.
They ended. I didn't mind them ending a story, like them ending his arc like that.
Okay,
that made
but I didn't
sense to
mind them
me.
ending his arc. I just wanted them to do it in the right way. Instead, they were like, we're just going to go out on a wet fart.
That wasn't that bad.
It is the Skywalker trilogy. Who the fuck is Rey?
She's obviously Rey Skywalker.
She's Rey Palpatine. Who the fuck is that?
Obviously,
That's not
who had deep ties with the fucking Skywalker family.
Palpatine?
Yeah.
No, he
He was-
doesn't have deep ties with the Skywalker family.
Dude, he fingered Anakin's whole storyline. What do you
Anakin, okay. Force fucked Anakin's mom to make Anakin. Like, no, that's dumb. Why would Palpatine's daughter become a Skywalker? You can't become a Skywalker. The whole point of the Skywalker blood lineage was that the midichlorians ran stronger in the Skywalkers because they were the chosen ones.
Obviously not. Oh shit! You hate it over there? Calm down. It's okay.
I'll just read my books.
We're here to have fun.
I'll hide in the corner with my goddamn books.
You'll hide in the corner with your books.
Speaking of, you should read the book Scoundrels. Great book. I have it. Do you want to read it?
Scoundrels? What's it? Isn't that about them being in like the inner city?
It's Han Solo and his group. Like it's Chewie, Lando, his daughter, and like a few other people. And they're
Whose
doing
daughter?
a heist. Han Solo's daughter, Jaina, I believe.
Different timeline?
No, it's the timeline of Jason and Jaina and Anakin Solo.
Where's his sister in the...
It's the non-canon stuff now.
That's what I just asked.
Right, but you said different timeline. No, it's the right timeline. Yours is the wrong
Oh
timeline.
my... No, I meant like... No, the one
Yours
that
is the timeline where Luke fucked Leia. Mine is the timeline where Luke was a good guy.
Mine is the one that's officially canon. You act like I get a choice in that.
They struck 23 years of canon because Chewbacca was dead.
Not just because of that.
That is why.
One of.
The dude who did it said it was because of Chewbacca.
Who cares?
I care.
We can't fact check you on that.
Yes, you can. You can Google it.
I don't want to Google
It was
it.
Zootown's website anyway.
What?
It was O-Town's website.
I don't want to Google it. Fuck that. It was O-Town's website. Yeah, that's the goods. No, is that?
No, you're right.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Live hard, sell harder.
That fucking guy. That's a great movie. Movies are dope, dude. I guess the Snyder Cut might be dope.
It is.
I suppose.
And they took out that stupid scene where Flash fell on Wonder Woman's chest and got up super quick.
Thank God.
Yeah,
He took that right out of Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw that coming. But speaking of movies, have you've seen? Yeah, okay, Tenet.
I love Tenet.
Yeah, you were here when I showed you it.
Tenet actually, the time travel works just how I tried to explain it to you with Hermione's locket in Endgame. Always has been.
The way Tenet's time travel
always
works?
has been.
I guess it is a always has been type of time travel, isn't it? Is it?
He always had to step in front of the bullet to save him because he was the one in the you forget in the very, 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 very beginning of the movie, Robert Pattinson saved dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was right before he died, or right after. The end of Robert Pattinson's life is at the very beginning of their friendship, which is insane.
Robert Pattinson dies?
Yeah, he dies. He gets shot. That's where he dies.
I don't think he doesn't get shot there.
Yes, he dies and gets shot at the end, right there.
Pull up Tenet, beginning scene.
No, not there. He dies whenever he's in the gate and he takes the bullet for black dude. I forget his name. I didn't mean to just call him black dude.
But the weirdest part about that is that's in like the middle of the timeline.
Yeah, but that scene is where he dies. That's where Robert Pattinson's character dies.
Yeah, it's in like the middle of the timeline, but that's actually the end of his life.
Yeah.
But it's also
but it's at the end of their friendship, at the beginning of them.
Dude, it's the weirdest shit ever. But for anyone who hasn't seen that movie is fucking amazing.
I recommend it just as much as I recommend the mindfuck of Interstellar.
Made by the same man.
Yep.
Fuck, those movies are so good. I could talk about those two movies for hours, especially Interstellar.
The main character of that movie. Tenet. Jesus.
Tenet?
Yeah, the main character of Tenet is also the main character of
John Washington?
Yeah, Black Klansman. That was a really good movie.
Fuck yeah, that movie was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it was based on a true story, was it not?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think so too. Yeah, I think that guy's done multiple like live interviews and stuff like that.
He's really good. I like him.
Actual dude.
Yeah, he was supposed to be in Marvel.
John Washington?
Yeah.
That's Denzel's son, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That dude's dope as fuck.
Yeah. Have you heard? I think he should be the new
Black Panther. God, that's a touchy subject, man.
I know.
Not even in just film, just like I feel like anybody who lives in any type of like embodiment of a role like that, to where it takes over your life and then die in it, like almost like Heath Ledger, also cinema, just so happens to be.
Well, yeah, but
they
did,
and
the Joker again.
Fucking hated it.
Okay, but it's because he wasn't.
He wasn't that good.
He wasn't a good
Yeah,
Joker.
I'll say that now. I don't care.
He was much. Have you seen Justice League Joker?
No.
Heath Ledger.
I've seen the
very Heath Ledger.
I take that back. I've seen the scenes. Well, he's only that type because of the way the scene is, though, right?
No, he's that type. Like that's who. That's the Joker going forward.
Oh.
If Heath Ledger, not goodness gracious, if
I can't even remember his name.
Jared Leto. If Jared Leto is the Joker again, then he'll be that version.
Okay, that's so messy. And then they're doing Suicide Squad again.
Yeah, but it's the Suicide Squad. And James Gunn's directing. But it actually looks really good. Have you seen the trailer?
No, and don't show me it. I don't want to see it.
Really?
Is Will Smith back?
No.
Man.
Well, because Deadshot isn't in it. It's Bloodsport.
Oh, that's right. Didn't that one guy want to do Bloodshot, and he also wants to play it in Zack Snyder's universe? He, oh shit, he's in a couple movies. I can't even remember. He may have already been in some. I'm not explaining this well at all.
You're awful.
Yeah, I am. But it was just
Idris Elba?
No, he's white.
Oh, okay. What does he want to play?
Deadshot, I think.
Okay, Deadshot's white. That'll work.
Oh my god, I can't. type for shit. I'm looking for him. He looks like the comedian in Watchmen. Like that type of dude. He also looks like Negan, which is also the guy from Watchmen.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, both of them.
He looks a lot like him.
Oh yeah,
but he's
does he also look like Batman's dad? Because that's also Jeffrey Dean Morgan, you motherfucker.
What?
Batman's dad is Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Batman's dad and what?
Batman Begins.
For real?
Or is it the Batflick? It might be Batflick. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is because in the Flashpoint movie with Ezra Miller, that's the new movie coming out. Flashpoint is the one where Bruce Wayne dies instead of Thomas and Martha Wayne, and Martha Wayne becomes Joker and Thomas Wayne becomes Batman. So people think that Jeffrey Dean Morgan is going to play Batman, Thomas Wayne Batman in Flashpoint.
Is that going to happen?
Yeah, probably.
Guess we'll see, huh?
Because Michael Keaton's coming back.
I can't fucking find it, and I can't remember I literally, for the life of me, I have this dude's face in, like, I can picture him, and I cannot think of this man's name or anything he's been in.
Why didn't you look up Who Wants to Play Deadshot?
I did. None of them.
Okay,
so
it's a white dude?
Yeah.
And you said, is it John Hamm?
No, it's not John Hamm. That's a good one, though, but no, he's bigger than John Hamm. Fuck, he's in oh shit.
What's he in?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Name one thing.
He played Flash in Spider-Man's Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Oh my god, yeah.
Boom.
Oh my god.
I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
He's perfect.
I fucking did it.
He's a bad guy. He's
God damn. I cannot believe I thought of that. The only reason I even thought of that is because the video I watched and the article I read, they referenced that he played Flash in Spider-Man.
Joe Magniello. Magniello. Fuck it.
Are you good over there? Because I'm pretty sure that's what a stroke sounds like.
It's MANGANIELLO.
Show me it.
Manganiello.
Just show me it.
Magniello.
Joe Manganiello?
I think that's closer.
Manganiello?
You know what I can do? Google Translate it.
Who the fuck cares? The point is that's the guy.
I think I just had a stroke.
I think that's the guy. No, I'm just kidding. That is the guy. That's the fucking guy. He was saying that, I'm pretty sure he was saying, just like The Rock said, he wants to continue doing Zack Snyder's universe. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because he plays Deathstroke.
Deathstroke. Close. I said Deadshot. My bad. That's me. I fucked up. But
that didn't help.
What?
Joe Magniello.
No.
Manganiello. Magniello.
Dude, who cares?
Magniello.
Fucking who cares? But yeah, no, I thought that was cool. So he plays Deathstroke in
at the end of Joss Whedon's Justice League, and he shows up at the end of Justice League. He shows up in this. He's in Zack Snyder's.
He is.
Yeah.
Okay. He wants to continue that.
Okay.
Is what he said. And then we also have The Rock, who's been apparently very blatantly been like, fuck you. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, agreed. He's
apparently literally been like, no, I want to do that. And they're like, well, we're not doing that anymore. He's like, well, I am. And apparently this is the conversations that he's directly having with the studios.
Good.
And there's multiple articles that have said, like, different days that he's had these conversations. He's like, no, I want Zack Snyder's. And he's apparently pushing very hard for it. And to be fair, I'm pretty sure in 2019 and maybe probably not in 2020 because the COVID thing, but in 2019, I'm pretty sure he was the highest paid actor.
He was.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
of
he was also
Jumanji.
pulling in the most in the box office because he was doing the most movies.
Jumanji, Fast and
Dude, that man's
Furious,
schedule
and
is fucking ridiculous. That dude's a machine.
He was doing that skyscraper movie, and then the other skyscraper movie.
How do
and then
humans
the other
do that? How do
skyscraper
you do something like that?
Did you hear me?
What?
He did the skyscraper
movie and the
other
skyscraper movie.
and the other skyscraper movie.
Did he do like 3?
He did Rampage, the tower one, and then the
He did Rampage,
San Andreas,
Skyscraper.
and San Andreas. Those
And
are all
then
those are 3 skyscraper movies to me.
Man, for real?
Yeah.
Was it all by the same studio?
It was, yeah, and it was all 2018, 2017, 2019. It was all that.
I'm pretty sure Rampage and Skyscraper were the same year.
Yeah, so it was 2018, 2019.
Okay. No shit. Yeah, no, I think I knew that. That fucking guy. I don't know how people do
I really
that.
liked Jumanji, though. Both of them were really good.
Yeah, they were good.
I also really like Karen Gillan, the redhead. She plays Nebula.
Oh.
Ruby Roundhouse from Jumanji plays Nebula.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You probably don't recognize her.
No, not at all with all the makeup.
She's really cute.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd have to look again. I don't know. I don't
Really?
pay attention to shit like that when I'm watching movies. Like,
Oh, dude, she's
especially if you're doing like a reboot, like Jumanji. Man, I fucks with the old Jumanji. So I'm gonna focus on, is this movie good?
She's also Scottish. Yeah, there's a side by side. Her as Nebula and her as Ruby Roundhouse.
For real? Okay, I see it now. Would have never guessed, like at all.
She's also what do you call them?
She could be.
She's a doctor, one of the doctor's helpers.
She could be Tomb Raider.
For yeah, but have you seen who they have for Tomb Raider now?
Did they get somebody new?
Yeah. Tomb Raider.
I didn't know they were doing all this. Man, they were
2018.
fucking busy.
Tomb Raider 2018 was actually really good. Have you not seen it?
That's the ones that the video games are based off of now, right?
Switch it.
That's the ones that the what?
The movie's based off the video game.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
It was a really good movie.
The movie's based off the video game. That makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, man, dude. Okay, I wondered.
Because they rebooted the series with the video game, and it's Tomb Raider, and then there's also Tomb Raider.
You just got to turn it towards you.
Shadow Rising or Rise of the Shadow or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the second one. But the movie is based off of the first game.
Okay.
That came out in like 2016.
I used to play the other one all the time when I had it on my Xbox, but
Yeah.
I don't think I played. I think it was the 2018 one.
Ironically, I always thought Tomb Raider was a PS4, PS exclusive, but it's not.
No.
It's the thing that they made to compete with Uncharted.
It makes sense because it's got. I think it runs on the same engine, and if it does, it makes complete sense because those games play the exact same.
But yeah.
But both video games are really fun.
Funnily enough, I always thought Lara Croft was more of like an exploration Indiana Jones type game.
I wanted it to be. Well,
But
the
it's
old
not.
the old games were.
Yeah, but
There's an actual storyline.
it always seemed more like a like I wanted to play more like Assassin's Creed, open world, and you could do all that, but it was kind of linear.
It is linear. It's
Yes.
not an open world.
It's super linear, like you just have a story.
Yeah.
And I wanted it to be like exploration.
See, but the way they play the game, it feels like exploration,
Yeah.
especially the new ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a lot of it is, but they do send you in a linear direction.
I just meant like in the old ones, like you could find that fucking secret cheetah. Remember the cheetah that always fucked us up? The snow leopard.
Thank you for reminding me because I'm going to download that game right after this podcast on my computer
Yeah.
because I forgot I can do that.
Yeah.
Because that game's from like 19 something, I think.
Before that.
No. Dude, that game's like 1998.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say like 1999.
Is it from the original PS1 or is it the PS2? Do you remember?
But it was PS2.
I thought it was the PS1.
Is
But
it Tomb Raider Reloaded?
let me see. Remember? Because we used to go to her house and do the mansion. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was able to beat the maze, and I could go back to that secret door that opened inside of her house when you would do your training. That shit was dope as fuck. But there was nothing inside that hole, and it really
Dude,
pissed me
there's
off.
so many.
Spoiler alert.
Tomb Raider 1996, Tomb Raider The Last Something 1999, Tomb Raider 3 1998, Tomb Raider 2
Tomb Raider 2.
1997. That's There's also Tomb Raider 2000,
Show me Tomb Raider 2.
Tomb Raider Chronicles, Tomb Raider The Prophecy, Tomb Raider The Angel, Tomb Raider Legend, Tomb Raider Anniversary, Tomb Raider Underworld. I'm pretty sure Tomb Raider 2 is the one. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I can tell just by that. That's the
Yeah,
Tomb Raider
dude.
2 screenshot. It was Tomb Raider 2.
Has anyone ever wondered what
Yeah,
It's
see, here's a...
PS1. PS1.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was about to say, dude, because the graphics were so fucking terrible. Look how big the bed is compared to the fucking person. Yeah, dude, like, it's ridiculous. But that game was so fun.
Tomb Raider Legacy is the one that we played on the 360.
Okay, Tomb Raider 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that. I bet. That'd be fun.
Yeah, Legacy.
But that game's graphics is fucking horrible, but that game is phenomenal. That and Contra, that shit's dope too.
Yeah, Legend is the dopest one. That's the one that had the good graphics. That has a 9.3 out of 10.
Which one?
This one.
That was the first, like, really good one.
Yeah.
That is the one that's super linear, Josh. But do you remember that one is really fucking hard?
Mm-hmm.
That one is really fucking hard. That was the first one to where the graphics were ridiculous. It was super in depth.
It was the first one that came out on the 360.
The controls were easy, yeah, but that game was really hard when it came to, like, because you said you like to explore. Well, they dove really deep in that game, trying to figure out, like, some of the, not hieroglyphics, but, like, trying to figure out shit, and a lot of it was puzzles. That shit was hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, very complicated to get through, but I fucks with that game.
definitely.
So that's Tomb Raider Legend?
Yep.
Okay.
And the one that you want to download is Tomb Raider 2.
Ooh, okay, that excites me. Those games are fun, man. That first level on Tomb Raider 2 is annoying because it drops you in that pit with that cheetah
Fucking G. Dude.
or the tiger.
Don't even get me started because the controls are backwards and
Dude,
oh
not
my
even
God.
backwards. They're just so bad because you move one direction and it's like she doesn't move easily. She
Yeah.
moves like really. It's just really robot-ish.
Mhm.
So it's not very practical. So just one misstep and you have to restart, and it's not easy.
No.
No, I used to spend hours just in that, but I was probably just a terrible player.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm sure I could do much better now, especially with the
Yeah, because
keyboard
go
and
back playing Knights of the Old Republic.
Way easier.
Oh my God. I was like, as a kid, I just remember going, bro, why do I keep missing all of my dexterity and strength? You have to invest in strength so you don't miss, and you have to invest in dexterity so that they will miss you.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
I mean, that's some shit I wouldn't have paid attention to.
I was just like, cool, strength go burr.
I mean, yeah. Fuck. That game was difficult, though, man. Especially when you got to levels in Knights of the Old Republic, when you got to levels like Kashyyyk.
Oh my! You remember?
And you had to go in the pit, like not in the pit, but underneath the trees, like
Shadowlands.
Dude, fuck that.
You remember whenever I was stuck on the like the Star Destroyer looking thing, like the Imperial,
Yeah.
and I kept loading in. I was in the armor, and I had to take off the armor because I couldn't use force powers in the armor, and I was stuck on that one part for at least a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude! That was like the end of the game, and that took me forever to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that.
They got to the point where I would save when I got his health down low enough, and then I would reload that save because I kept dying afterward.
Yeah, I played some difficult games in my life. I hate those games, but I love those games.
It was so worth conquering.
They're very difficult.
And don't you remember how upsetting it was when the one that Dad had modded was like we got to the very end of that and it couldn't go any further because the game froze.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
No. I'm talking about on KOTOR 1. He had the save where you could put on like Calo Nord's armor and you will look like Calo Nord.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we talked about this the other day.
I don't think we talked about.
Yeah, you talked about how the game would end. Yeah, like because
that
it
was
wouldn't load it.
That was 2.
Oh well, either way.
I was talking about number 1 where it was actually modded, where you had
okay.
stuff you weren't like.
Yeah,
like cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
Yeah,
Cool stuff.
And I got to the very, very end of the game, like right before you went to the Starforge, and it froze.
Shit.
And it wasn't supposed to freeze. That wasn't a black screen that they didn't finish. That game was finished.
That game was finished.
KOTOR 1 was the best.
KOTOR 1 was the best.
KOTOR 2 was really, really, really good, and you got actual Jedi robes. Like actual robes.
Yeah.
But it just
The remaster will be dope.
yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, so I'm excited
Very
too.
excited.
Definitely excited for that. But yeah,
You know, Republic Commandos just got a remaster.
yeah, I did hear about that. That's
On
like
PS5 and PC.
that's Star Wars Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's dope. Is it released?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
it's
what I
on
thought.
PS5 and Steam.
Okay, bet.
It's not on Xbox One though, sadly. But we have the original, so I don't care.
Gotcha. All right, man. I think that's it for today.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
right.
so.
getting a little hungry, honestly.
Yeah, same. We need to quit recording before we eat.
Right?
Yeah, no, I know. Well, there was a couple times we recorded while we ate. But,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, that gets messy.
It does.
I could get to touching the pizza and the mic. You
and
never
I
know.
feel like I'm talking with a mouth full, and it's just awful.
Yeah, it's all bad. But
On that note,
on that note, yeah. But I was gonna say all episodes audio, all major streaming platforms. Go take a listen if you don't want to watch us act a fool. I
Yeah.
totally get it.
I know
But
we look dumb.
I know it's peace, dog. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to watch in video format, obviously it's on YouTube. So I just wanted to get that out there because I
Yeah.
feel like I'm not saying it enough. So I just want to say that.
Check
at
me
least
out on
once.
MySpace.
Yeah, check me out on No, don't fucking check me out on MySpace. I'm actually not on any social media other than like TikTok.
I'm on
I'm on Twitter.
Twins to chat.
Twist to chat.
Twins to chat.
Twins to get the fuck out of here. But anyway, thanks, man. So
Yeah,
yeah,
of
hell
course.
yeah.
Good talking to you
We'll
as always.
see. I believe I'm gonna start releasing Mondays and Fridays. So
yeah, I will see you.
everybody
Monday.
check out for that. Yeah, fuck. Well, they'll see us Monday. I'll see you whenever I tell your bitch ass to come over here, my guy. But I will see you then.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.